Landlords Podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Pete, also known as Snalydo, here to give you guys a first look at this amazing game called Pile Up from Handy Games. Now, I took a little bit of time on Saturday night. I wanted to really play this game, and I thought it was a really great concept. I really love these team strategy type games. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to see if my wife would want to join me and play. So we ended up taking some time together, and what we decided to do was we ended up deciding to play it. And this game was way more fun than I expected. It seemed very plain originally when I saw all of the graphics and all the preliminary stuff involving the game. So I thought, oh, how exciting could this game be? But the end result was that it was a lot more exciting than I expected. So what ended up happening was that many times throughout the whole entire game, let me take a step back and tell you a little bit about it. You play as a box. And what you're looking to do is you're looking to go through this world that has been destroyed and rebuild it. Now, through this time, what I ended up doing was I ended up playing as this box, and my wife ended up playing as a box, and we had to do puzzles to get through each part of the map to get to the next part. And while you're going through, you can pick up golden bricks and also circular, almost looks like a spring. Or I think it's like some type of masking tape or something like that, which would make sense. I think it's masking tape. And you'd go throughout the levels, and then you'd pick up this area, and you'd eventually complete the end puzzle, which would allow you to get a key, which would open up your next world, and you'd be able to go through that. Now, we played only one level, and it was almost an hour and a half. I think a little longer than that, and it didn't feel like an hour and a half. It was a lot of fun. The controls were fantastic. I loved how the game felt. I love how the movement worked. We played with both with the controllers. I don't know how it would be with a keyboard and mouse, but I knew that I wanted to use a controller for this type of game because I've played these types of games before, and I knew that the controller would be the preferred method, and they actually have a pop-up that says that when you log into the game, controller is your preferred method. So we went through a lot of this game, and I only am showing you little bits of it because I didn't want to give you the full amount of everything we did. So you're going to see a little bit of the tutorial as we're going through, so things we were learning, some of the cool abilities that we learned, and then after that we ended up doing some more of the larger portions of the map where they were a little more complicated. And I think that the game is great. It's 4-player couch co-op. I don't know if you could do it over the net. We weren't able to test that. It was amazing. I can't tell you how much I loved it. The graphics on it were fun. They were, uplifting. There wasn't anything too crazy about it. The replay value on it, the puzzles are very intricate. The longer and longer you play. Now, this is just a first look video because myself and my wife wanted to play it for a little bit, but with her being pregnant, she didn't want to sit too long, but we're planning on finishing it. So we're going to end up trying to complete more of it and play throughout and see how that goes. Now, there's a couple of different things I just wanted to bring to your attention while you're playing this, if this is the first time you're looking at this game. There are you are a box. You can move boxes. You can end up moving, what's it called? The springs, which will allow you to jump larger and higher. And then you also have these things called, they're almost like tongue boxes, which you jump on the top, a tongue shoots out, and it lets you grab certain things or grab other people. And there's times where we were just messing around playing, and we were just doing that to each other. Like, my wife would get in the way. I would just hit her with the tongue box and pull her back, and then she'd get mad at me, and we would laugh because it was a very playful game. There didn't seem to be anything really violent or competitive because it was all cooperative play. As for the end, when we completed it, we ended up completing the first map. We got almost everything in the first world. You were able to unlock this portion called the lighthouse, and we checked the lighthouse out, and that was really cool. That's a little bit of spoilers, but I don't want to give you any information on it. Just know it's pretty cool to go through. And we ended up doing that, and then we went back to the original world, and we learned that you unlocked like a party game in an arcade. And you went into the arcade, and you can end up doing other things in there. And what was in this arcade was, it was almost like this soccer tournament. So we would end up playing against each other, and we'd do this soccer tournament back and forth, and it worked out really, really well, and it was a lot of fun. Definitely fun for more players, not just the two of us. So that was really, really neat. I really like that. And yeah, I think if you guys are looking for a little couch co-op game, definitely go ahead and pick up Pile It Up, or I should say Pile Up, from Handy Games. Thank you very much for giving us this key. It was really, really great. The developer is Seed by Seed. I would definitely go take a look and see how it is and play it for yourselves. But I would say that this is one of those games that I really, really enjoyed. I would compare it to, an Overcooked. It's one of those party games that you're going to love playing over and over again, and it's going to get more complicated, and I cannot wait to see how much more complicated it gets. I'm hoping that we get into finishing this and actually give you guys a review video soon. So, alrighty, thank you very much, everybody, and make sure you guys check out the Arnold's podcast, which is on Sunday nights. All right, thank you. I should say Sunday days. Or Sunday nights, depending upon what is happening throughout the week. All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you all soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.